symbolically. And that's funny because I was just in a chat the other day and we were just talking about that, how spiritual births go. Okay? It's not always a physical birth because, boy, I'd be like, who did what? I'd be like, no. I got 5 already. That doesn't mean I don't want kids, but I want to have it by and with the person I'm to be with. So, physically or symbolically, or you may have experienced a death, which, yeah, I did. A couple of them. In which we all will, many a times here on earth. Of releasing a person, plan, or situation that you genuinely valued. Woo! Don't that shit hurt? Don't that shit hurt? It do hurt. Healing doesn't always feel good. You know, I was talking about that too the other day. Myrrh invites you. I'm holding like this, like you can see it. Let me stop straining myself. Myrrh invites you to let yourself simply relax and be pampered. I was about to butcher that word. I was like, what the heck is that? Release troubling thoughts and feelings. Sink deeply into the goodness and the wonder of your body. Treat yourself. To the message. To a message. Massage. Treat yourself to a massage. Which I just did a few days ago. Woo! Pleasing, but I know I need another one. I can definitely take another one. Pleasing fragrances, soft clothing. Yes. Blissful. Squander as much time as you wish. Really? Universe? Pachamama? Running across your skin like fineness balm. Soothing every joint and achy muscle. I'm going to read a little bit of the reverse. This could be a sign that it is time to take physical health matters more seriously. That is definitely a fact. I know for facts. For any and everybody. Right now, today, and this point forward, it is definitely being promoted by the universe. Yemaya, Pachamama, all the highest level of the ancestors are very much loudly yelling and screaming, please do your due diligence, do your research, go back to nature, go back to natural healing, making it really obvious. I mean, because what I do research is everybody has a message that is alike. So this can resonate for some of y'all, and it could, you gotta go with what you feel, what you know. Stop putting so much stress on your body, because I do it a lot, and I'm guilty of it. I take on a lot more than what I understand at times, because I'll keep going and going and going. Seriously. Oh shoot, wait. Short term, wait. Matters more seriously, wait. This could be a sign of time to take physical health matters more seriously in the name of practical short-term goals, you might be ignoring your body, forcing it to pay the price of your climb towards success. Myrrh balm is priceless in value, but so is your health. Emotional and spiritual spiritual areas of your life might be in need of purification. And I was just like, I'm doing being extra with the purification, but obviously not. Explore your underlying motives in trying either to birth or to conclude, mummify. Damn. When I think of mummification, is like trying to preserve something that is already died. So in this way, we are actually dead, because we wake up when we go to sleep. Spiritually, this is only a temporary human experience. So, and on top of that, we're here doing that, and then we do that to other things that we have here on this physical realm, as opposed to more gratitude and appreciation to the spiritual realm. Whew. The relationship or project. Yeah, to the relationship or project. That was the end of the sentence. Thank you, Spirit. Take time to honor your interior life. Interior life. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I have to keep up. What was I just at, bro? Ooh, I see victim. I haven't even got to that part. Where the hell was I at? For real. Mummify. Okay, take the honor to enter into your life. A psychological level. This I want to say esoteric tree. This esoteric tree, administrating the curious balm along the southern shore of the Red Sea. Claim to represent not only the sea goddess, but also a victim of incest. That seems to be coming up a lot. It's the reason why that look was on my face. In fragrance of myrrh is in, ooh, fuck. Whatever. But since myrrh is myrrh, it says something else, but it means the same thing. Maya, Mara, something like that. It takes an aphrodisiacal of her as well, from a practical, perceptive. Candle still burning? Yeah, it is. This is a cunning way to shift blame from the raps to her, but from a more compassionate perspective. It might offer a self-healing same word. Aphrodisiacal balm to other rape victims. Oh shit. Rape victims, so that they can begin to appreciate their own bodies again. Shit, we have been talking about this in the spiritual community, like how it's not talked about, how it's a thing that really needs to be healed for men and women. And that's another thing. I think I mentioned it already, but Spirit's driving it home. Like, we need to be more sensitive to men. You know, we know that men are insensitive to us, and a lot of that hurt comes from being raped and keeping a lot of things, not to be funny, but on a down low, hidden, suppressed. Suppression is depression. So, you know, you just have to fight back. You just have to expose, and you just have to not give a fuck. Truthfully and honestly, you know, I got to that point, and that's what made me. It's like, what's going on with my life? This is why the spiritual. What? People are controlling my life? Oh hell no! I'm taking my power back. So. It might offer self-healing, aphrodisiacal balm in other rape victims, so that they can begin to appreciate their own bodies again. Myra's newborn will be as beloved, as precious as myrrh. The boundaries between mother, child, and the tree are consistently breaking, shifting. The mother in the myrrh but so is the beloved, held as night between the breast of the woman in the Song of Solomon. Whew, the confessions and the identity between a too young mother and her child is common in cases of incest. The born mother is angry. The born mother is angry because she sees all too clearly. This resonates with me from today, actually, and I know it resonates with others, because I'm like going through counseling right now, and the lady was like, well, let's not focus on the past, let's focus on right now. I'm like, you sound like off, because you're a counselor, and if there wasn't something in my past or something presently affecting from my past to now, I wouldn't be going through counseling. So I was like, you sound like a contradiction, or actually a contradiction in that fact, because you cannot heal the past without knowing. And how would you know me in order to try to heal what I'm going through, if that is your job? So, what is going on? This girl's powerful father has prevented a sacred nature of sexuality in raping a newborn child for the tree, the bore of offering both mother and child a place to reside, their own unique boundaries and individuality, for an damn. Okay, keep my foot right there. I felt them moving too. Oh, fudge. Okay, cool. I'll open it right back. Whew. Identity. From an introspective standpoint, give the widespread nature of encased and above in modern society. Drawing the mercury may point to a literal reality. This is not, however, an open invitation to probe into areas which are almost choked that are not already conscious. Exactly. Counseling that are not already conscious. And I told her, I said, I don't really need this type of counseling. I need really subconscious counseling. I need something like hypnotherapy. She said hypnotic. Hypnotherapy counseling. You know, hypnotherapy, therapy. Shit. It's because it's in the subconscious. You know, parts of your brain you shut down that you don't want to remember, that was so traumatizing to the brain, to the spirit, mind, body, and soul, that it just blocked off, cut out, however you want to use the terminology of. Whew. The magical level may point towards a metaphoric, okay, metaphoric, not literal reality, whether or not your body suffered physical, sexual, or emotional abuse, whether in childhood or adulthood, from a specific person or from institutions, which I brought up to her, and I was like, these different systems that are broken, this is all coming back to me ever so vividly. Because this has to do with an idea that I got from spirit, that people have to do the personal healing. You cannot steal somebody's idea. It has to do with personal healing. Not nobody else's gifts. Your gifts. You heal you, you get your gifts. You can't heal somebody for the gifts. You can't heal. You can heal somebody else and get your gifts, or that be a part of your gift, but you can't do nothing, heal them and get their gifts, or kill them and get their gifts. Broken systems that have been set up in humanity. That's why I said too, don't judge nobody from where they're at and where they're from, because that is the message that God gave them, the universe, their ancestors of the highest order. You can't judge them. I don't give a damn if they're a bum on the street and they just have Wi-Fi to use and they're sending out their messages through YouTube or Facebook or whatever social media they choose to use. It is not you. You're not God, and we must constantly remind ourselves of that on a regular basis. We are not in control here. We are only in control of ourselves, which I made that a main factor. I cannot control the people. I can only control myself. So, in saying that, thank you. And love yourself and thank yourself. Which was previously talking about before we got to this deep in depth of self-healing. So, let's get this. Whew! The mythical level, right? Because it starts on the spiritual. The mythical level may point towards a metaphor. I think I just read that. Whether or not the body suffered, we're okay. We're in the childhood or adulthood from the from a specific person, okay, or empower. Wait, from in institutions, yeah, empowered by abusive heritages. Thank you, Spirit. So, abusive heritages. People that are unhealed, things that are unhealed, beings that are unhealed, energies that are unhealed, spirits, entities that are unhealed. By abusive heritages. Your body, whew, nevertheless, they made that one word. Is that really one word? Nevertheless, English language, okay, needs attention. And then what attention do you give the body? Mind, body, and soul. What have we been taught to give the body? And then from what we have learned, what the body really needs. Full circle here. Thank you, universe, infinitely. So, needs attention, needs to have its sense of its own beauty and worth. Loving thyself. Restore like Umar. It is curious. Curious? I think I said that shit right. Thank you, Spirit. If you are a female, consider widening back through all the levels of base to your own essential nature. Essential nature. You are able to birth wonders from your mind. Your womb, your heart, your soul, you are wise, a healer with an understanding of ongoing cycles of cosmic birth and death. Ooh, Hyoka empath. This, whew, I'm getting chills. Whew. I almost want to cry right now. If you are a male, a similar pinnacle applies. A similar pinnacle applies. Principle. Pinnacle. Shoot. You know how men love their money. So, a similar principle applies to men, the masculine. You are scared, beloved, sacred, scared. You are sacred, beloved, powerful, confident, and you have been sacrificed enough. And I was just talking about that. Thank you, Spirit. It is time to enjoy your youth, choice, life. Honor your body with love and respect. This is hitting home. This is hitting home. And give yourself a chance to grow into wisdom. To become one of the mage, a sage, or seer. Neither gender should be afraid to seek professional help. I want to cry. In dealing with emotions and needs, therapy and it's costly. Your so-called time that man made, but might be another thing in my idea, giving people the more time that they need to self-heal and stuff. Ooh, we universe. Ooh, geez, why? Whew. Okay. Therapy is costly, but might be the soothing and purifying from the myrrh you need, regardless of your gender, because we both have masculine and feminine within. From what we can see with our human eyes, the masculine and masculine or feminine, but we both embody masculine and feminine. Some more so than others, and of course, in case of rapes and things like that, and people become hoes, or become more sexually attracted to their own, or the total opposite, and excessively. It depends on how you heal, and if you want to heal, and things like that. Be clear about who you are. Do not let your identity shift into that of the victimizer. Ooh, and that's what I was just talking about. Not only does it depend on if you become more excessively sexually, or you're more attracted to your own race, or really like a victimizer, meaning a womanizer, discriminating against men or women, because when it happened to me, I could not stand the women. you understand me? Growing up in a home where my sister was a narcissist and my mom, and you know, she didn't really make her accountable for her actions in not a lot of different ways. And you know, us as parents, we have to grow through generational curses of healing those things, and you know, really come together as a family, making everybody be accountable for their actions, especially when it's brought to attention, no matter the age. No matter the age. And or, you know, shit, press charges, put it out there like I did, put it on social media. Express yourself, because suppression is depression. You do not hold that in. I was hurt beyond what I could understand, and know that I'm still healing. And you know, whew. On to the next. I'm nodding my head because I can see the pattern right here. It says the pattern must be broken, which may require professional help as well as courage and insight on your part. It does, and it really starts with you and your healing. I was like, I started taking child psychology classes because I wanted to know why do people do the things that they do. So I learned on a physical level of why. And then as I grew older in the past 5 years, I'm now finding out why spiritually this is going on, and how to break the cycles, and how to heal with, you know, me, my children. And, you know, for family members who want to heal, who are really sincere, which I don't know. At this point, God is like, they're going to have to do their own healing, unfortunately. You know, because it's just been too detrimental and too extreme to be, you know, given the opportunity. People didn't take it, and they just got real toxic with it. So it just be that way sometimes, and sometimes we just have to accept apologies that we're not going to ever get. And it's easier said than done. It takes a lot of healing, it takes a lot of, you know, counseling, self-determination, self-love is a major factor in all of these points. And self-love and breaking these generational curses, that's a whole lot of self-love, because you also help your ancestors from the past life that also went through those experiences heal, and they do help you along your way, which is why I don't gotta be a prostitute right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy. Like, God is like, we're gonna look out for you because you were determined in doing your self-healing, your self-growth, and that's, you know, I really wanted to, and I still do every day. I want to heal and expose